Alright, so you probably saw this video and were like, yo, I remember that guy. He used to be super hard back in the day. And yeah, Lil Tracy was special. You know that meme where people are like, he was special? That was Lil Tracy from like 2016 to 2017. This dude did not miss. Even before that, he used to go by Young Bruh in the beginning of 2016 and before. He was crazy. He was mad consistent. He could do a ton of styles. He had his own style. He was unique. He really had the it factor, and he was a huge pioneer in the emo rap wave and started a lot of trends. I know I'm kind of glazing. Honestly, I am, but like, this dude was pretty good. He was my favorite rapper in middle school and one of my other friends' favorite rappers. So back then, Lil Tracy was just, I don't know what he was doing. He was like couch hopping. He was in a group called GBC, God's Boy Clique, that also helped pioneer emo rap a lot. And of course, he was best friends with Lil Peep. He always had like this dual fan base, fans of his who would like just prefer the emo stuff and fans of his who would just prefer the rap, and also fans that prefer both. And because he's been dropping consistently for so many years, he just stopped dropping consistently a couple years ago when he got super rich off of all his music with Lil Peep. But because of all the music he's dropped for so many years and the discography he has, which I'm not gonna lie, not very many rappers can come close to that. Like, Lil Tracy has something for everyone, especially if you're an underground fan. You might not even like his stuff from this year, the year before, or even 2019 or 2017, but you might like a Young Bruh song from 2015 or 2016. That's how deep his stuff goes. And because he's been dropping for so long and has so many fans, a lot of people were like, yo, what happened to this dude? Why isn't he dropping? Just what happened to Lil Tracy? And that's what this video is about. So I remember I first found Lil Tracy back in like 2017 when I was like 13 or something. I remember I found the song Beamer Boy by Lil Peep and some other like underground Florida rap, and from becoming a Lil Peep fan, I also became a huge Lil Tracy fan, and eventually an even bigger Lil Tracy fan than Peep fan, because I enjoyed his music that much. And I know I've talked about his music in 2017 like 3 times already, and it's been like 2 minutes, but Lil Tracy from like 2016 to 2017 was, looking back, definitely his prime. Like, I'm not saying he can't make good music right now, but he just had no misses in those years. And I guess what you describe him as or by in those years with today's terminology or whatever is aura. He had aura back in 2016 to 2017. So to understand why Lil Tracy is not dropping in 2023 and is kind of like MIA and just living life, we gotta go back all the way to the beginning. He originally, I think, started getting traction like 2015, 2016 in the Seattle underground scene. And back then, this dude was grinding. He was dropping all the time. He was dropping all sorts of music. It was super experimental too. That's what made a lot of people like him. Then he went to like more rap stuff in 2016 and he became more of a rapper. Before that, he was kind of like not rapping, just making SoundCloud type of music. He became more of like your traditional SoundCloud rapper in like 2016, 2017 though. That's when he really found his sound and he blew up in the underground. He had songs like Wait, Hold Up and This Year, Pictures, Pop My Collar. He had a ton of SoundCloud hits and he was doing very well for himself. On top of that, he was also an insane emo rapper, and that's kind of the lane he was in before emo rap was a thing. He was making like emo SoundCloud music, and him and Lil Peep changed rap forever for sure. Like they made music that people will listen to for decades and decades. Okay, I'm glazing again, but let me get back to the point. Then, of course, Lil Peep unfortunately is no longer here, and Lil Tracy just was sent through like a whirlwind. That was his best friend. They had beef, and in 2018 he started dropping music, and it was pretty much just rap. He wasn't really doing emo stuff, and it was pretty good. I liked it. Like it was good music. He cut his dreads. He just went through a lot of personal issues and still managed to drop some music. But in 2019, that's when he dropped his most critically acclaimed solo work. And by that, I'm talking about Anarchy, his album. It's an emo rap album that has like I won't say his sound with Lil Peep, but his emo sound as a whole, but emo rap, of course. And that's what he does best. That's the style he does best, but he just doesn't do it all the time. He dropped that album, and that album was really, really, really good. It was his best style to most fans, and he showed up and delivered. And at this time, Lil Tracy still had tons of fans. By the way, he still has fans. I'm just saying, like, his fan base was a lot more active than it is now because he was constantly touring. Or I wouldn't say constantly touring. He was touring, and he still is touring now. He actually tours a lot, but he was dropping music. He was just a lot more active himself, so his fan base was. And the year after that, or not the year after that, then he took another hiatus and he dropped his project Designer Talk 2. And I'm gonna be honest, that was the last solid project by Lil Tracy. Designer Talk 2 was a really, really, really good rap project. Yeah, it was a bit basic, but it was really good. After that, this dude just dipped. A ton of songs by him and Lil Peep dropped. He made a ton of money, and I guess he was just like, yo, do this rap stuff. I'ma just chill, do whatever. And he did exactly that. He just chilled and did whatever, because there hasn't really been much output from him the past 2 years. He dropped this one EP, like Saturn. It's all right. It's not really that great. It has some cool songs on it. Most of the songs leaked before. He hasn't really dropped with many underground rappers. He dropped like a song or two with David Shoddy. He also started a rap group, but they never dropped any music on the rap group's page. It's called Vampoid Click. They just toured together, and some of the members he's collaborated with, like Drippin' So Pretty and High C, and he's given them a feature or two, but they're not working like that. He's just completely disappeared. He still posts on social media and stuff. It just, he doesn't, he doesn't really do anything. Very recently, he dropped a song called You Can Never Have Me, and that's like Anarchy's sound but evolved. It's really, really, really good. He shot a music video for it and everything, and it looks like he still has some plans to drop music. He just doesn't care that much, because if he did, he could have dropped and done way more. Also, you can't really blame him. He could throw a show and it'll get sold out. So I guess there's just no hunger there, and that's not really like a problem. He's like 20, he's like pushing 30 at this point. He doesn't need to be dropping 6 mixtapes a year. He has like 200K on SoundCloud, 5 million on Spotify monthly listeners. So I meant by 5 million, and hundreds of millions of streams. So he's definitely set for life. He could definitely sell his masters too for somewhere in the 8-figure range, but I don't even know if he wants to do that or cares. So that's all for this video. I just hit record and started recording this video. I didn't even plan to record this. I was just thinking of Lil Tracy. I was listening to one of his songs. I was like, damn, what happened to this guy? Yeah, basically he just doesn't care about dropping music anymore because he's just doing really well, I guess, and doesn't need to. He was also featured on this Lyrical Lemonade album that's dropping very soon alongside Corbin and Black Cray. That was very cool. He's still doing his thing. They're young bruh songs that are really old that like blow up and stuff. Cool to see. And to end this video off, I just want to say Tracy fans have been saying he's been falling off for quite some time. I'm gonna read some Reddit posts and let's see what they have to say. Lil Tracy fell off. I don't give a what anyone on the subreddit had to say. Lil Tracy is so trash in 2022. His new style is so trash. Beats featuring everything. LMAO. How do you go from being the GOAT to dropping the best tape in 2017 and now be on a PC playing games, sipping lean on a couch and tweeting BS that no one cares, hanging out with Chapo and David Shoddy and some other dude? Also, the last time he dropped something good was in 2019, lol. And the top comment was, this isn't an unpopular opinion. Ouch. Yeah, his fans definitely have turned on him in the last couple of years. There's another post where it says, what's been happening with Tracy? I've been a fan for years now, and I feel like after Anarchy, any hype he had, he killed it and went super underground now. I wouldn't say super underground, but he's just not as active or known or just being talked about. I don't understand what he's doing and why he decided to go this path. Does anyone even understand him anymore? Did he have some sort of mental breakdown? Even with his pictures of random JPEG images, I just don't get it. And I think this comment actually says it the best. From my perspective, maybe he just doesn't want to be famous like that and prefers to be underground. I don't know. I feel like he probably has plenty of good opportunities that elevate his career, but either A, doesn't pursue them, or B, something goes wrong. For example, not being able to release the Juice WRLD collab. I could be wrong though. I think he's right, not gonna lie. But anyways, let me know what you think. Lil Tracy, he used to be one of my favorite rappers from like 2017 to 2019. He was my most listened to rapper. Just felt like making this video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice day and see you next time.